up here in the hayloft here. I got to get some straw down into the hole, the pit of doom. But this is normally just my hay hole. And on the other side of this big old stack of hay, I have some helpers help me stack. I normally have a straw hole on the other end. It actually comes out, into the area over there that the cows go in. I normally can dump straw in, and it's already right there for them. So I've got to get some work done. Gonna move the cows, get them set up. I got a nice new little, it's not really a new thing, but it's new to me, to have them get into their minerals. I love to eventually move on to like a mineral, almost mobile idea of being able to take it around with them and have single free as much as they want of whatever minerals they need. Right now I just have a mineral block or powdered mineral. It's like an all-purpose mineral. So I'd love to get I think it's like ABC mineral set up. Love to get that going, but gonna get some straw and some hay down and get these girls and boys moved. They won't spend 100% of their time in here. They end up spending, 70 or 80%. I'm not here all day, so I don't get to actually watch them. But they'll spend most of their time. I notice in the morning when I come in, when they are in the barn, they do spend most of their time. That's where they sleep, I think. But they've been out on grass they were in here about 3 weeks ago when I was having the cows artificially inseminated. They spent a couple weeks in here to get used to everything. Again, because it had been a couple months since they had been in here. Then I put them back out on the grass. And it's nice because this grass hasn't had animals on it. This pasture hasn't had animals on it for like 15 years, 20 years, something like that. So getting them out there, getting them used to it, and getting them stomping on the pasture and moving stuff in, and pasture isn't growing that great. Some people say, hey, you should be plowing it, you should work it in, and completely turn in the pasture, work it in, and reseed it, and that's your best bet. But there are so many people like Joel Salatin that says, you don't need all that. Yes, it takes time. It takes the proper management. It takes many things. It's harder to do it and just hope it will grow back. Now again, it's been 20 years since anything's been on this pasture. So it definitely got worked in more than it's gotten worked in. And when I bought the property from my coworker, I told him, hey, I'm gonna have them out on the grass. And that was not how he did it. It's not how his dad did it. It's, they did it old school. You have access to the barn, you grain them, and you can let them roam around the pasture as much as you want, but they have all access to the barn and out of the barn and all that. I don't do that. If you're gonna do grass, you need to make sure that you're really working them through, that you're not just letting them have free reign, because they'll eat the good stuff down to the dirt and then it's gone and it won't grow back, or grow back very slowly. I think one of the numbers are where Joel Salatin's got Polyface Farms, they say, hey, it's I think 80 cow days per acre for feeding. So that means 1 acre will feed 80 cows for 1 day, or 1 acre will feed 1 cow for 80 days. But that's just straight up letting them stay on the pasture. But when he does daily moves, now again, I don't do daily moves, but when he does daily moves, I think he says he gets like 260 cow days per acre. So he goes, it's just like free acreage because that's what the township or the county where he's at said it should be possible, but it is. That's all he does is he rotates them. So that's what we're gonna, we're trying here. Again, first go around. Grass-fed beef isn't for everybody. I know I love it. At least the one stuff that I've had. My wife has tried it now and she likes it, so that's what we're gonna try. It may end up with graining them, may end up doing a 90-day, finish grain, who knows?